Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Poptart Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they were...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
We'll see what we do.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved.
Yeah, baby. They ain't got the high winner in it.
That's a statement for the visiting team.
So Oregon State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players.
Somebody got to step up, right?
When it comes to players who can make an impact, David.
Somebody got to step up, right?
You want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And brought down after a nice game.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle. And as a result, you set it down.
That's on me.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Oregon State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Works the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in run.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough to
switch again. Quit making me switch. God damn.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that 3rd down. They're
down Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Lost a throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? He gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
On the move at the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Wants to adjust the pattern. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
Ow, it's right there.
Incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. A lot of touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And the Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And
bro, how are you overthrowing wide open niggas, bro?
We've reached the
it's
end
wide
of the period.
open.
It's West Virginia on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking for a gap. It's Riggs.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Now they're going to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Beavers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Oregon State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. present and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Gets open down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at
my
every
God.
skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He wants to change this route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good throwing catch. Takes him down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Beavers want to move quickly. Marches ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Singletary. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
First down, West Virginia.
The Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Singletary. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabs it in the middle.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The Beavers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it to the back. Creates a little room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. 13th.
That was good. They gave him that shit, but no.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came
What's
in
up, boss?
hot.
Hey, can you jump on that call?
All right.
Thank you, man.
What call?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what call? I don't have any invites to a call.
Yeah, there should be an 11 o'clock leadership call set up by air. So check your your inbox.
Oh, I just got it now. All right.
here with, okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Got a plug on the Poptarts, bro.
My apologies on that. I thought it was 11:30. It was 11. They were already on here and didn't even realize it. So I take ownership on that. Are y'all slam? Brittany, were you really busy right now? Cam, y'all? Are y'all? Okay, and if there's no worries, your help is my mistake. All right, so today, get paid. Gotta get paid. Before we even event, I can't control. I just came with the perks. Some of the other reporting I don't have, and it ain't gonna get changed. This is the last day of the month, so it is what it is. We definitely can do it.
Knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle at Singletary. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, 2 quarters down in the Poptart Bowl. A couple of teams who battled their way here into bowl season looking to bring home some hardware. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Poptart Bowl.
Wants to go up top on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the grab. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just
breaks into the open. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy has so much space for him.
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate.
Touchdown, Beavers! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's King. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
He'll pull it on the read. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the tight end. Tackle was made right at the 22. That's not enough for the first down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game, as we're starting to get late. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
There's the thing, not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Snagged in the middle, it's Singletary. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right on the money. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're going to run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using the quick game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Running back searching for a hole. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulls it, fires to the left. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's paid. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Making side adjustments here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not much running room there thanks to this. Defender.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Oh, he makes the catch. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's going to run it. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the fourth quarter. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, West Virginia.
Caught over the middle. It's Singletary. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Snagged out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Trying to slam in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on third down.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Rushes on him. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get into the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets him down to the 7-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Beavers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David. He smashes his way through again. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Corner's going to give them room. He'll throw on third down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
First down, West Virginia.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like If you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.